Monday is the most hated day of the week. And there is a reason. And by the way, Saturday is the most loved day of the week. And this is how it goes. The moment it is on Friday, you trying to imagine that tomorrow I don't have to come to work, being on Saturday. Oh my goodness, thank God it's Friday. People love that particular. By the way, there is so much bigger feeling that you feel on Friday, bearing in mind that in tomorrow you'll be free. Then on Sunday evening, you're like, oh my, again, I'm going to meet that boss of mine again. I'm going to meet those coworkers of mine. Well, I pretend I love them, but they are so energy draining. And perhaps you've been partnered with some people in your job if you're employed, and you feel like, oh my goodness, it requires a lot of effort to actually survive with these guys. Now, today I'm here to share with you. By the way, I was doing research, and my research document is about to be published. It's actually almost out. I was doing research on the psychology of the employees, and there is a cycles of salary. I'm gonna release that one out very soon. And again, I was doing a research about the days of the week, and this is what I wanted to do each and every Monday before you start it. Now, this is Good Joseph. In case you're watching me for the first time, you're wondering, who is this guy? I talk about money, investment, and saving, and anything related to that. And I do upload a video each and every day. So go ahead and subscribe and turn that notification bell. And by the way, here I survive on likes. So leave that like for me. Anyway, let's get on the business now. This is what I want you to do each and every Monday. So why Monday in particular? Monday, well, I stand corrected. Monday is arguably, or it's perceived as the first day of the week. Okay, fine. I know there are Seventh-day Adventists here and those people who believe that the week starts on Sunday, perhaps including me. Anyway, about that later. But let's say Monday is the first day of the week. And of course, Monday is that day that comes after us spending a whole weekend. The reason why the Monday is hated, it is because it's actually breaking you that enjoyment and relaxing and having the comfort. Now, if there is a particular day that you can create greatness deep inside of yourself, is on Monday. And what do you do on Monday? The moment before the day starts, as far as the Monday is concerned, as far as the beginning of the week is concerned, this is when you speak greater things to yourself. And this is how I want you to do it, okay? I want you to organize your week in some section. For example, let's start with Monday. This is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and of course Saturday, Sunday, and another Monday comes in. Now, here, this is what I want you to do. You can say, hey, guess what? Today being on Monday, and this particular week, this is what I'm aiming for. I would like, say, to lose weight. I would like to monitor what I eat. I would like to work on my finances. I would like to, each and everyone who is watching this video, you all have different things that you're working for. That's what works for you. So what I want you to do is to compartmentalize each and every day. You compartmentalize. What does that mean? To compartmentalize is to make sure that each day you treat it individually. For example, when I start on Monday, I'm not good at saying hi to people. I'll start by saying hi. I'll work on my language. I'll be able to achieve something today. Hey, guess what? Today, I will actually make a call to that individual. Probably I can actually, by the way, today, once I go to my job and I do the task that I've been given today, I will actually go ahead and try to look for another job and apply it. Of course, don't tell everyone we are doing that. Probably your boss can fire you in the next morning. Oh, by the way, Joseph said that we should invest in something like a money market fund. Guess what? On Monday, tomorrow, or today, I'm going to go ahead and open that particular account. And you treat that particular day with that particular target that you want to do. Let's say, for example, you said, today I'm going to go ahead and do 10 push-ups. 10 push-ups. Let's say losing weight is a priority to your life. And go ahead and, do you know what? This 10 push-up is supposed for this particular day. So if Monday ends without you doing these 10 push-ups, then consider Monday a failed day, and put an X there, a mark X there. Can be red, can be whichever the color. Now, the moment you do this, now the reason why I told you to compartmentalize, probably you might be like, you know what, I failed on Monday, then I can be able to push up then to this. No, Tuesday has its own particular thing. You say, hey, you know what, on Tuesday, I'm gonna call that family member of mine. Hey, on Tuesday, I'm gonna check out on my account Tuesday, I'm gonna check out that video that Good Joseph had uploaded. On Tuesday, so each and every day you assign its own activities that is meant for that particular day. And if you don't achieve that particular activity, please don't push it next. I'm not saying that you should never do it and forget about it. No, I'm simply trying to show you the number of X's that you'll actually have. And this is the psychology. Monday, everyone is bored because it's the first day of the week. Tuesday, people are catching up. On Wednesday, this is actually the most happy day of the week as far as your job is concerned. You are happy, at least you've actually gone ahead and tried to get off your mood and mood swing and kind of view and boredom and what have you. So mind is back to job. On Wednesday, everybody, they are back to job. And then on Thursday, then there is this kind of thing kicks in. Hey, you know what, tomorrow is on Friday. Then Friday comes in, that thing of, hey, tomorrow we are relaxing. Then that kind of a circle. The reason why I'm telling you to compartmentalize these particular days individually is to make sure that Tuesday is assigned for its own activities. Wednesday is assigned for its own activities. And each and every day at the beginning of the week, speak great things about yourself. You know what? I'm not a failure. I can be able to do this. This is not my destiny. You go to your place and your work, and maybe probably you work just because you need food on your table, and probably you're working for the purposes of paying your bills. You tell yourself, no, this is not what I was created for. This is not exactly my destiny. I have to go beyond this. I can do more than this. I can do better than this. Probably you show up to your job and you're told you're stupid. Well, someone cannot tell you directly, but indirectly they're telling you that. But at the back of your head, I am not. You speak great things about yourself. You change your character. You change your behavior. You become a social individual. You try to connect with people. Try to talk about business. You can even assign your... By the way, I had something that I used to say. Hey, each and every Tuesday I used to speak Swahili. You see the way I usually use my language. Some of you guys tell me, hey, Joseph, I like the way you use your language. I wasn't that good, by the way. I used to, say on Tuesday, I speak Swahili. If you meet on Tuesday, I try the much as I can and speak Swahili. Of course, I was rubbing shoulders with my friends. They're like, no, why are you trying to speak that fluent Swahili and what have you? But I was trying to activate myself. I was trying to practice and such. Because I remember back when I was in primary school, my teacher told me that, Joseph, if you don't work on your language, I don't think you're going anywhere. I took that on a very serious way, and I used to practice, and I still do the practice each and every day. So now, what happens is that when you actually change your perception and mentality, and you do not view your job as your destiny, you don't view it as a point of, what, this is where I was created for, this is what I'm going to grow from, and boom, this is my destiny. If you don't view it that way, just see it as a place where you are as you work on your dream so that you can shift and leave it for someone else and you move to the next level. Because for me, I do believe that we were all created with a purpose, with something deep inside of ourselves. And when we get the job, sure, it's the first place where we land when we want to get some cash, as we actually work out on ourselves so that future we can be able to explore other areas of investments or other areas of growth and such kind of a thing. So on Monday, you do that kind of thing, and you start with your week with a positive mentality. You also assign each and every day. Number 3, you make sure that each and every day has been tasked a certain task, to make sure that you treat each and every day as its own individual. Because there is something people say like, hey, if I didn't do that on Monday, I'm gonna push it on Tuesday. Well, I still have a long way to go. If I don't do it on Tuesday, I'm still gonna do it on what? Just treat it as if there is no other Monday that is coming. Just treat it as if there is no any other Tuesday coming in, and you can feel the bitter and that kind of a setback. If you go ahead at the evening, you mark an X in that particular day because the assigned thing was not done. For example, I usually say, hey, you know what? Today I have to go to the studio and record 4 videos and make sure that I upload them. Today I have to go ahead and reply all the texts that have been asked. Hey, today I have to receive those calls that I've actually received. Hey, guess what? Today I have to go ahead and be able to interact with people out there. Hey, today I have to attend that particular seminar for me to sharpen that skills. Hey, today I have to make sure that I have watched that particular documentary of some people talking about finances and money and what have you. Hey, guess what? Today, see, for me, I usually make sure that, and sure, sometimes you can wake up in the morning and you feel you don't have the energy to do that. You feel the zeal, the motivation is not there, it's gone. And for me, I always tell men, please don't operate on the emotions. Operate on the, if I go ahead and listen to what the flesh is telling me, it means that this day will be a failure the evening. And I don't want to mark an X there. By the time you do this thing continuously in a period of 3 weeks, you start with week 1, you follow what you said you're going to do each and every day. You do the same with week 2. You do the same with week 3. By the time you're doing it on the week 4, guess what happens now? You automatically become an individual who you are subconsciously, you know what you're supposed to do, and you train your conscious. The bigger war usually happens on the first week, because this flesh of ours and this body of ours, they have the system to know that the norm is being disturbed. This is why if you show up to a gym and you exercise a lot, then in the next day you feel accumulation of lactic acid, all the muscles are aching, because the body is telling you, no, 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 there's something, not so usual has happened, and stop doing that. It's actually hurting you. I'm not okay with it. And that's why they say when you feel those lactic acid, you go ahead another day in the gym, the following day you do again, you feel the same, you go the third day. By the time you're doing that on the fifth day, the lactic acid is gone, because you are reprogramming your body, and the now body detects and knows, hey, guess what? I think this is the new norm. I think we have to adjust. Hey, I think the muscles needs to grow to accommodate those weights that are coming in that they never used to be there. Oh, I think we as fat, we are being chased away by this, wonderful lady here. I think we are not needed, and what have you. So you command each and every part of yourself to actually conform in making sure that you achieve that particular goal. That's when you dominate your flesh. Once you dominate your flesh, you can be able to explore greater things as you progress to the next level. And this one is very tough. I am telling you that. This one is very tough, because at the beginning you feel like you're fighting with it, and there is no war that is tougher than fighting with your flesh. That small, morning sleep that you usually feel in the morning, you feel like you don't want to wake up and what have you. I think the morning sleep is the sweetest of all. Anyway, guys, I hope you got something out of that. So do that each and every Monday morning. Apparently, it's the most hated day, and it's the day that you can create yourself a great week ahead of you by the attitude and of course the perception that you're gonna start with it. If you view it as if it's just like any other day, I'm telling you, it's gonna be like any other day where you don't achieve anything. But if you perceive it as a unique and the beginning of your change, indeed, that is exactly what you're gonna be. This is Good Joseph. In case you need any assistance when it comes to investments, growing yourself and what have you, that's the number. Give me a call. I'm just a call away. We talk business. For now, it's a goodbye. See you in the next one.